Hey guys, it's Liam,
And Jules.
and today we're bringing you a DayZ tutorial gameplay kind of starter video for DayZ's kind of debut back in the YouTube world. First episode back, Jules, how do you feel?
It's an honour to be back in the SEISMIC Gaming channel. Should be good. So we're going to start our return by DayZ series, and we don't know how many episodes, but hopefully it'll go for a little bit of time. And yeah, it's just us playing DayZ basically with a bit of commentary over the top.
Yep, cool. So right now we're heading into Chernogorsk, which is on the southern coast of Chernarus. So right now we're just going to head to the general store, see what gear we can find there.
So if you guys don't know, I am not a DayZ person. I've only played it a couple of times, so I'm going to be the sort of noob in this.
We've got a vet noob going on.
Be asking, be asking the questions and stuff. So, Liam.
Yes, Jules.
Why are we going to the general store?
Well, the general store in DayZ is among the best place to find your general loot. So you got your food, you got your bandages, you got water, tents, backpacks, all the kind of stuff that you need throughout the game. So I generally head here first. There we have a tent there. That's probably one of my favourite things to find. And then we have an Alice pack. Now with the backpack system in this game, all the different backpacks will give you the different sizes. So in my backpack right now, this patrol pack only has, I think, 8 spaces.
Yep.
This Alice pack has 20 spaces, so it fits a lot more loot for you.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And this camping tent here, this holds 50 spaces when you put it down.
Yep.
So you can you can save your gear in that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, camping tents are one of my more favourite items.
Good.
Better just stay away from that zombie. Don't get hit. Oh. That looks like a map there. Just a little tip for you guys, if you ever find a satchel by itself, it's generally going to be a map. Yep. There we go. Yeah, it's just a little thing that with satchels by itself. Oh, no, got hit again. Now I'm bleeding. Silly zombie.
So I heard with this game, it's a very interesting damage health sort of system that you, unlike something like COD where you'll auto sort of get better.
Yeah, definitely. In this game, you actually don't regenerate health. The only actual way to get back your blood, so the 5 icons on the side, starting top from bottom, is your weapon, then you've got your temperature, and then you've got your water, your blood, and your food. So with your food, think about every 3 gameplay hours you might need to eat, and then something like these beans here, they will completely fill you up and restore, I think, about 800 blood. A blood bag completely restores your blood, but you also need a player to administer it, if that makes sense.
So you
actually have to find a player to play with to get a blood bag, or you can hunt for food or acquire food by other means to get your blood back.
Fair enough. So what are the odds of finding a car or anything like that around?
I think there's about
area?
50 cars per server, so not very high.
Not very high.
Yeah, the chances of finding a car are pretty rare, and then helicopters kind of next to none. I think there's only 5 helicopters per server.
Yep. So I'm liking this sort of open world, completely open world
And a
sort of
second tent.
go inside all the buildings type gameplay.
Yeah, it's very fun. It's kind of a new kind of game. I don't reckon that many industries have taken it on for some reason. This market definitely appeals to me more than most other games. I like the kind of free roam aspects and the survival. So I've got 2 tents now, which is quite rare because that generally doesn't happen. So that's pretty good. Let's just hope I don't die. So this here, guys, this is the fire station. In most cities, this is generally the second place I hit after the general store because it has a high chance of having a weapon in there. So I'm just going in and looking for a weapon right now. Need something to defend myself with.
So Liam, what would you say is the best weapon in DayZ? Or the most effective weapon?
The most effective weapon would have to be the MK Mod 8, and that is a light machine gun, which has 100 bullets in the clip, and it has about damage of a sniper rifle. So it'll down someone in about 2 shots, and it fully auto. So that's probably the best gun in the game. But you can do a fair bit of damage with most guns in this game. Like right now, just picked up an M1014 with slugs as the ammo. I'll talk about the ammo type in a minute. But this gun here is just a shotgun of the game. Good range, good damage. This could probably kill a player in 2 shots. So guns, I don't really find is much of the matter. It's either going to be sniper rifles or anything else, really. That's what I find the 2 categories are, Jules.
Yep.
It's just sniper rifles or other. Because sniper rifles there for the long range, and anything else will pretty much kill someone in close range if you get the drop on them.
And of course, that's what you're looking for, is the sniper rifles from the long range, because then people don't know where you are. And
yeah, definitely. So right now I'm crossing over to the church, because the church generally has a secondary in it for me, I find. But this building here, to give you a little hint, this building here, I've always found a revolver in the back corner, so let's just hope that rings true in here. Another 2 backpacks. Right here, always found a revolver, but no, not today. Now this is probably another map.
that's the unpredictability of the game, isn't it, Lee?
Yes, it is. There's a hunting knife. With a hunting knife, they're good in this game, because if you kill an animal, you actually cannot get the food off them unless you have a hunting knife. So now I'll be set for that.
So, what's the point of killing animals when there's so many cans and stuff around? Is it a big...
Animals, when you kill an animal and then you gut it, you get raw meat. You cook raw meat by having a hatchet and chopping down wood or finding a wood pile. Then you put down the wood pile and light it with some matches. So the matches, that's what, that'll light the fire, and then that's what you'll cook the food on.
So, but I mean, like, that sounds like a lot of trouble to go through to get some food. What are the benefits of that as opposed to eating a can of baked beans or anything?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Cooked meat restores more blood.
Yeah.
Cooked meat, I think, will restore you about 1,400 blood, whereas normal beans will only restore, I think, 200 to 400.
Yep.
So yeah, it's definitely a much better benefit if you're after the blood. Another tip which you just saw me do then is I converted ACP, so revolver ammo, into M1911 ammo. So M1911 and revolvers are my favourite secondary because they have such a diverse range of ammo, and it's really easy to find.
So you said earlier that you were going to talk about the ammo types.
Oh yeah, sorry, the ammo types. There's a lot of ammo types in this game, right? There's the slugs, which I'm looking at right now. There's 15 round slugs, that is for the 1866 rifle. So that cannot work with an M10. But then you find the 2 round slugs that you can convert 4 of them into 8 round M10 slugs, and you can convert a lot of the ammo. But yeah, the ammo types, there's just a lot of them.
So it's sounding pretty complicated.
Yeah,
for my
yeah, it is a bit complicated, but once you get into the game, you kind of just figure all the stuff out for yourself. You just experiment.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's a really good game to get into. So that's why we're starting up this series, because it's just a fun game.
And for the first few episodes, it's going to be pretty explanatory, sort of telling people,
almost noob teaching.
Yep. And then after that, we're just going to sort of have a bit more fun with it.
Yeah.
And take it a bit less seriously. But for now, it's more just about teaching people what are the good points, how to survive for longer, basically. And that's what it's about, is surviving.
Okay, so I've visited 2 of my favourite locations in towns. I've been to the general store and I've been to the fire station. Now there's 3 places that I'd highly recommend going to in towns, and that would be 2 of which I've already just said, the fire station and the general store. But then probably third, and probably the most kind of critical one that you have to go to. No, I just didn't want to fire that shotgun then because it's a bit loud. So yeah, the third one that you probably most want to go to more than the rest would be the hospital. That is where you find your morphine for broken legs, painkillers for the damage, and then you'll find antibiotics, which is, I think, one of the more rare items in the game, antibiotics, because that'll cure you from cold. And then yeah.
So that's it for episode 1, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll be with you hopefully in the next few days.
Yeah,
to bring
cool.
you episode 2.
Thanks for watching, guys, and just stay tuned and subscribe for the next episodes.